So just the other week, at least here in the UK, we had a double drop for a pair of Nike Dunk Lows and also a pair of Air Force One with the same color combination and also roughly the same materials. So in today's video, we're gonna have a look at the Nike Dunk Low, which will be followed in the next couple of days by the pair of Air Force One as well. Hello guys and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're going to have a look at one of the latest color combination available for a pair of Nike Dunk Low Retro. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see will come in one of the regular boxes in this red color, which will have this big Nike lettering and also the Nike swoosh here on the top. We're also gonna have some slightly smaller ones on each side of the box as well. So let's just go ahead and take them out guys. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at one of these latest color combinations available for this Nike Dunk Low Retro. So we have another pair of Nike Dunk Low guys to review on the channel. Just the other day I actually dropped my review for that medium olive colorway, which for sure looked quite nice, but unfortunately was bringing those stiff materials for the white panels. But as I said in that review, if I don't have an issue with those stiff leather materials, I think that one is quite decent. Nevertheless, shortly after we got a double release for this pair of Nike Dunk Low, which according to the box it's called Phantom, Light Iron Ore and Gym Red. And in the same day we also got the drop for the Air Force One release as well in the same colorway. But in my opinion, I feel that one has some slightly inferior materials, which you can see in my next video, which I will drop in the next couple of days. But in today's video, we're gonna have a look at this pair of Nike Dunks, which in my opinion are bringing some slightly better materials than the usual general releases. So I feel that overall this one will have a tumble leather for most of this upper, which will just come in different colors. But as this one will come at just 110 pounds, which will be around 125 US dollars, please don't expect premium materials. But I would say that these ones for sure will be much better than the usual general releases. So this one dropped at least here in the UK in the second half of August. It's still available on the Nike website and in other retailers. And it seems that this one will take some inspiration from another pair of Nike Dunks, for which I already dropped a review a couple of months back, which if I'm not mistaken was called Varsity Red and Silver, which was taking some inspiration from a famous Japanese superhero from back in the 60s. Nevertheless, I think that this one will look slightly a bit better as we're gonna have some white panels. So let's go ahead and also do a small breakdown of this one guys. So as I said earlier, for this upper we're gonna have some tumble leather all around, which will come in some different colors. So starting here at the front of the tobo section, this one will come in this gray color, which I need to admit that actually feels quite nice to the touch. So this one will also be present, as you can see, for like 3/4 of this lacing system. This will also be present here in the midfoot for these Nike swooshes on both sides, which will actually join here at the back where we're gonna have this tab, which on top will have this Nike lettering embroidered in this white color. So coming back at the front of the shoe, covering the top part of the tobo section, yet again we're gonna have this tumble leather in this white color, which as I said earlier will feel slightly a bit better than the general releases. So this one will also have this perforation holes to give it a bit of breathability. So this white leather will also be present here at the back of the shoe, covering partially this ankle section and the whole heel section as well. As in for the actual lacing system, for this one you're gonna have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place these white flat laces. And underneath this laces, guys, we're gonna have a different material for this tongue, which feels that it's gonna be like a ripstop, and this one will come in this off-white color. And as usual, at the top we're gonna have this white tag, which on top will have the Nike lettering, and also the Nike swoosh, which will come in this gray color. So going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one we're gonna have this white lining, which will have your normal amount of padding, which will keep your foot quite good in place. And also at the bottom we're gonna have a foam insole, which this time will come in this red color. And here at the heel section we're gonna have your normal imprint, which will be the Nike lettering and also the Nike swoosh in this white color. So now, guys, we can go to this off-white rubber midsole, which will have your normal standard pattern, nothing changed here. So this one will also be stitched to the actual shoe with this off-white stitching, which looks actually quite nice. So yet again, nothing changed here. This is something which we've been getting in the last 30 years or more. So now, guys, we can finish with this gray rubber outsole, which will have your normal standard pattern, nothing changed here. And in case you don't already know, this pattern will also be available on the Jordan 1 range as well, which it seems that is gonna have one of the best attractions in the world. So this one will include this circular design here at the front of the shoe, while here in the midfoot you're gonna have your usual Nike lettering and also the Nike swoosh. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for me, as I have a skinny fit for this range, I'm always going with a half size down, and this one fits me just perfectly. But I would say that if you have normal fit, guys, you can just stay with your true to size and that will be just fine. But just in case you have wide feet, most definitely I would suggest you to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this one is not gonna be too tight for you. So overall, guys, this latest release coming from Nike for this Dunk Low Retro, which for today we had it in this very interesting color blocking. In my opinion, it's a very nice drop, which will also bring some slightly better materials than the general releases. So for today we had actually tumble leather all around, which felt much nicer than other previous releases. I feel that the overall quality for these materials are actually quite good, and also the quality control as well. So for sure I find that this pair looks quite nice, will also bring quite good materials as well. But in case you don't know yet, this is just sitting on this rubber midsole, which for sure is not gonna provide one of the best comfort in the world. But you always have the option to just change that foam insole with a slightly a bit more squishier. But rather than that, I would say that this one is quite a nice drop, which if I'm not mistaken, in a couple of months for sure will go on sale. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of one of these latest color combinations available for this Nike Dunk Low Retro. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.